Today we're at Bandelier National Monument to see dwellings in North New Mexico dating back thousands of years. Let's go. Bandelier National Monument was created in 1916 by President Woodrow Wilson. The Civilian Conservation Corps constructed roads, trails, and the visitor center between 1934 and 1941. Evidence of human history at Bandelier can be traced back over 10,000 years to nomadic hunter-gatherers tracking prey through the mesas and canyons of the area. Ancestral Pueblo people began to build more permanent structures almost 1,000 years ago in these canyons before moving to other areas about 500 years ago. Spanish settlers made their home in the Frijoles Canyon about 300 years ago. Then Jose Montoya of the Cochiti Pueblo brought archaeologist Adolf Bandelier to the canyon to begin documenting the history and significance of the area in 1880.
There's not a lot of space in here. It's about 7 feet wide, about 5 feet deep. I'm sure they have it blocked off to limit access to other parts. But you could easily sleep in here and be very comfortable.
PaleoIndian hunters arrived in the area over 10,000 years ago. They mounted points onto spears that would be used with an atlatl to hunt larger animals. During the Archaic period, about 8000 BCE to 1100 CE, the people began to travel less and adapted their diets to smaller game and more fruits and nuts. It was during this time that the caves were carved into the rock on the cliff face.
All right, coming up from the ladder, you come into this first room here. All right, this is a 4-room section. 2 small rooms there to the left. A large room where I am now. And another room actually going up.
Okay, so we're not allowed to enter the cave Kiva because of vandalism, so please don't be that person. So you do need to keep in mind there are lots of steps to go to each house, so you got to stop for breaks. There are benches all along the way just like this for you to be able to sit for people like me who can't breathe.
Like people like what?
People like me who can't breathe.
Is it people like me?
Yeah, people like me who can't breathe when they get to the top.
About 1,000 years ago, the ancestral Pueblo people began to build block homes in the open areas of the canyon. They also planted crops on the mesa tops with fields of corn, beans, and squash. One thing to keep in mind if you're traveling to Bandelier from the north. We followed our GPS and it took us on Highway 501 to the Los Alamos National Laboratory. This is a military base and a highly restricted one, so be aware that your vehicle will probably be inspected. Once you're allowed to continue on, follow instructions to reach the end of 501, then turn left on Highway 4 to reach Bandelier.
Okay, so the main loop trail, which starts right directly behind the visitor center, is a 1.4 mile loop. There are a couple of trails off of it, but the main one that we wanted to do is the Alcove House, which adds another half a mile there and a half mile back, so 1 mile, making the whole hike a 2.4 mile trip.
Oh, baby.
All right, so this is the 3rd ladder that you have to climb up. A little bit of a challenge. So there's 4 ladders you have to climb to get up to the top, but we made it.
Okay, while Cupcake is climbing down on those stairs and those ladders, I think I'm going to take the elevator. First floor, please. Perfect. And just in time.
Okay, so I'm fixing to come down the second of 4 of them. I think coming down scarier than coming up them. Here goes. Okay, so if you look at the cliff right here, you can see you go all the way up. There's the second ladder, the third, and then the fourth ladder into that alcove there. It was a climb, I'm not gonna lie, but we did it, and it wasn't really that bad. It was just, I'm a little fearful of heights. But you can overcome your fears. I did.
Hey, be careful whenever you're on these trails. This one was crossing, well, we were crossing, and Melissa saw it. It's about a 3 foot or so rattlesnake. Fortunately, it let us know it was there.
Yeah.
Because we would have kept walking. So thanks for the warning, Mr. Rattlesnake.
We had a wonderful night at Juniper Campground here at Bandelier. Cupcake's making her morning coffee.
I can't do without it.
Yeah.
So.
It's a very nice campsite. It's $12 per night. If you're a senior, then it's $6 a night. I'm almost there, but not quite. Views are amazing. Obviously, the east is over in that direction where the sun's coming up. You'll drive that way to go down into the canyon where Bandelier is located. There's a lot to do here. It's beautiful. It's very unique.
Now, keep in mind, from 9 to 3,
Yes.
you have to get a shuttle to go down into the canyon to the visitor center because they don't have enough parking space.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
After 3 o'clock, then you can drive down into the canyon. Now, they don't allow any
trailers
or anything to drive down there, but you can drive down after 3, and the park is open until dusk.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we had to drop our trailer on the way up to the amphitheater, but it took a couple of minutes. We went down to the park from there, came back up, picked up our cargo, and decided to stay here for the night. Worked out great. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below if you have any comments or suggestions. We'll see you soon on our next adventure.